July is Disability Pride Month, and a local nonprofit is helping raise awareness on how this started and also what it means, plus ways that you can help people with disabilities. Lindsay Calcaterra is the Vice President of Communication at Easterseals MORC, and she joins us in studio to tell us more about it. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So first, what is Disability Pride Month? A lot of people maybe not heard about it.
Well, Disabilities Pride Month is celebrated in July to coincide with the anniversary of the passing of the Americans with Disabilities Act. And the month is really about inclusion and celebrating people for who they are, as well as recognizing the significant contributions that people with disabilities have made throughout history.
Okay, definitely great to have that visibility out there. Can you talk about the work that you all do and why that's so important?
Well, at Easterseals MORC, we provide comprehensive services for children and adults that have mental illness, physical or developmental disabilities, or other types of special needs. That includes things like individual and group therapy, autism services, and we also coordinate supports that can help a person with a disability be more independent in the community.
Okay, and it's definitely good to have those skills. How does it feel for you to be able to be empowering them to go out into society and also helping others to know how to interact with them in a better way?
Well, it's great. I mean, it's really about helping people be as independent and self-sufficient as possible, and we call it support, so it's really about just, everybody's at a different level and just providing the support that they need to live their best life.
Okay, and you brought some goodies with you. Let's talk about some of this that you have.
Yeah, so for Disabilities Pride Month, we're doing a couple things at Easterseals MORC. We created this sticker series. It has sort of like positive, inspirational messages like different is beautiful and see the good, things like that. These are available in all of our locations for free throughout the month of July. We're also working with our Easterseals Nationals office and Cherry Lake Publishing on some children's book series. So one series is out now. It's called Understanding Disability. So all the books were written by authors with disabilities, and they talk about different issues like what is a disability, service dogs, disability etiquette in a very age-appropriate manner. The second series is coming out August 1st, and that's going to feature biographies of different cultural icons in the disability community.
Wow, okay, so showing that despite whatever they are dealing with, they're still able to shatter those doors, any glass in their way, right?
Yeah, we all, at Easterseals MORC, we really like to promote see the good, which is really about see the ability rather than the disability. And, many of the people we serve, they might have a disability, but they're also artists and musicians and have important jobs in the community. And it's really about celebrating that and celebrating the whole person.
Now, you mentioned etiquette. What are some of the things that you go over with people with concerning that?
Well, I talked about see the good. Another thing that we often say is assume competence. So this could be things like asking before helping. Like if you see a person in a wheelchair, a lot of times the first instinct will be, I'm going to go open the door for them, right? But really asking if they really want or need that help before just assuming that they do. It can be things like making sure when you're talking to someone with a disability, you're talking directly to them and not their companion or their caregiver. I hear a lot from people that we serve, like when they go to a restaurant or a doctor's office, the waiter will come and they'll ask their companion what they would like to eat, as if the person wasn't there. So make sure we're always talking directly to the person. And also understanding that not all disabilities are visible. So there's a lot of intellectual and learning disabilities that aren't, obvious. And so when we see somebody that may be acting a little bit differently or communicating differently, that doesn't necessarily mean something's wrong. It just means they may be experiencing a challenge that isn't apparently obvious.
Sure. Lindsay, how can people get involved with your organization and the work that you're doing?
We have tons of information on our website about our services, about disability etiquette, and that's at www.eastersealsmorc.org.
Okay, thank you so much, and we'll have that information linked on our website for you as well, cbsnewsdetroit.com, and we will be right back after this. We're going to have a quick break, but again, thank you so much for joining us.